Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Clemson Tigers.
They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
2nd and long here. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Back to throw, it's Vick. Out wide right, it's Fleming. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, on a lot of 3rd downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that 3rd down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the first, and they keep this drive alive.
Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down and run. Breaks into the open. Ripping up the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead, but they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they are going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
Fires into the end zone. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight, it's close, tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change it.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Miami Hurricanes.
So 1st down will open up the final period. Tells the run, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And that was a game's worth of frustration right there on that pass. That was a bomb down the field, trying to get it all back because the offense just hasn't found a way to get much going.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. It's complete to the right. There he goes. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Houston wants to play fast. Knocked down, but he's got enough to move the chains and convert that 4th down.
You know, I like the idea to go for it there on 4th down, too, because at this distance, it's definitely not a gimme field goal, right? So your best chances of scoring points and paying this drive off are to go for it on that 4th down, and, of course, they go out and get it.
Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Sticks it in his belly. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
And the thing I like about giving it to the fullback right away, it hits downhill right now. Very little chance for a ball handling mishap. No fumbles. He secures the football, wraps it up, falls forward, and usually gets positive yards.
Throws it off the RPO. Fighting off the defender. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll go to the fullback. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
One thing you know with this guy, fullback, he's not going to fumble the football, and I think that's why they're handing it off to him in the 4th quarter with the lead.
In the red area, it's Taylor. There's some room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cougars. They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do?
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Miami Hurricanes.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. The give. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes...
Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Canes. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. This challenge features a few special additions for this matchup. Awaiting you is the Miami Hurricanes.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll move the tight end. The run inside. It's Taylor. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Motion from the back. Keeps it himself. He'll keep it on second down. Oh, he's got some space. At the 20. Touchdown, Cougars! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And this offense right away creating on the first.
Welcome to this Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Miami Hurricanes. You can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Miami Hurricanes. You can check your goals on the Play Select screen. In this challenge, you'll be
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll move the wide receiver. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. The offense will have a chance to get the go-ahead score here in the fourth. Trying to get the corner. The handoff. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls it. Turning it on. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Worked his way ahead for a pickup of about 6 yards on the play. Clock stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. Let's see what they've got on second down. Straight ahead, it's Taylor. He's dropped.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Ball's at the 22. Third and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Trying to make magic on the scramble. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
Late in the game, a lot about execution, right? The quarterback has to understand situational awareness, has to understand, first of all, he does a great job of scrambling, but then the understanding part we're talking about clicks in. Does a great job getting the first down and getting out of bounds.
Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
The fake that wants to throw. Just gets rid of that one.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And, man, I love safeties that play with great vision in the back end, right? They're the safety for a reason. They're the back line of defense 99% of the time, and I love how he sees the ball, he breaks on it. This defense, they have an opportunity to finish this game. They've played well all game long. Now finish the deal.
Between the uprights, it's good. Just over a minute to go. Drama is high. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Russell. Firing to the right, complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Working that left side now. And he's to the 48-yard line. That would be good enough for a first down.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense. But through the air, like not on the ground right now, they're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage. And right now, it's all through the air.
Snags it and he's open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Well, when they were scripting this opening drive this week in practice, I don't know if they expected it to be this good. First play, first down. Second play, first down. Third play, first down. Everything is working. I'll tell you, when you got a quarterback, though, with this kind of ability, you got the playmakers around him like that.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's running free down the middle. 10. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. And they turn it into a defensive score.
That is a defensive lineman's dream. Ball on the ground, pick it up, make some moves, take it all the way to the house. Palmer, I did think he was going to run out of oxygen.
Yeah, David, I don't know if that guy's ever run that far in his life. They're going to have to get him some oxygen on the sideline soon because he's got to go back on the field right away.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. They'd love to get something started here, down 6-0. Quarterback keeps him, and he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Dumps it off in the flats. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Calls his own number. He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
And it's not sexy and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Grabs it in the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Cornhuskers have this offense rolling. Throwing Russell. Left side is Clark. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Tight end finds a soft spot.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end, that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
And the Huskers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Again, it's Russell. Rush right in his face. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Keelan Russell. Right side, it's Clark. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. From the gun on third down, Keelan Russell. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB. And he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Russell will throw for it on 4. Caught. He's got enough for the first down, and he might get a few bonus yards if they called that a face mask. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And after that penalty, the defense is almost out of real estate to defend. It's first and goal on the 1. Again, it's Russell. They're working that left side. And he will score! Touchdown, Cornhuskers! Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. 75 yards on the touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the first quarter comes to a close. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. It's a fumble. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking for the edge. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. The play fake. Under pressure. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
I love fullbacks that are versatile. You don't see many of them in college football anymore, but this guy's unique. He is a weapon when he has the ball in his hands.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Long way to go on 2nd down. Sells to fake. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
Out wide right, it's Allen. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And that goes down as a pass completion. How about the quarterback seeing the fullback, understanding I can get some positive yards here, dumping it off to him to get a small gain.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted to 4th down to keep the drive going. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you can tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. On the option. Quarterback Keith. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Looking for the score. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Russell. He's got it. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Out wide left, it's Clark. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Right side, it's Connor. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Throws to the back. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Throwing Russell. Finds his man. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Nebraska uses a timeout here. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He's got the tight end. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for 1 more snap to put up points before the half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter. The Cornhuskers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
Give to the fullback. Got a little space. Breaks into the open. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5.
Well, how about that? They turn around and hand it off to the big fella, and he's able to get the first down. Nice play.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wide receiver comes in motion. Pick up a lead. It's now 2nd and 2.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Keeps it himself. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Nebraska. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Nah, it's a lot of motion to the same side. It's not the same play.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
All of them just look the same. They're not the same play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Throws to the tight end. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And, man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet young.
They should have been the penalty.
They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Sees an alley. There he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Well, after they struggled running the ball in the first half, you just wonder if this coaching staff made some adjustments at halftime and just said, look, we've got to get more physical and we've got to own the line of scrimmage. After that successful run, they got to keep doing this here in the second half.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Keelan Russell. It's complete on the right side. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Again, it's Russell. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot, you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do, but over time, you see they have less and less mishaps like that.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Throwing right. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also, how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Leaves it in his belly. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this third period. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll send the back in motion. Keeps it himself. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Houston going up tempo. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And you got to expect this.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end.
No, I tell you good. You did for fun. That's tough.
Snapped on fourth down. He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and you needed points. You wanted points badly. But listen, the offense, you know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to get in their 4-minute offense. Now, I got to start preserving that clock, using my timeouts, try to get a stop, and get this ball back to my offense.
God damn.
And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Connor. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
And the Huskers will try to convert on 4th down. Trying to get in the corner. Now the pitch. Plows through the defense. Oh, he's got some space. To the end zone. Touchdown, Husker. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run.
I see that. You shut up and see the talk in your mouth.
And he takes this from inside the 5.
Play the game, stupid.
He's got great speed.
He's
on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Boy, And nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Second and long here. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And we call his name again. This is the same guy. Remember, he had the defensive touchdown already. Now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, getting the sack. He's been all over the field today.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Russell throws for the tight end. He's got an open man.
And they found the big fella again, and they found him early and often today. They featured him here in the fourth quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
The Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44.
Well, a lot of bad things happening on that play if you're on offense because, one, you lost yards, but two, you ran out of bounds. You've got the lead. You want to bleed this clock. It's one thing to lose yards, but stay in bounds. Just go down.
Makes the tackle.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down.
You are dope.
Quick give. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, that's a really good job by the defense because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
He's not going to get there. The defense was sure tackling to stop him a few yards short.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical,
stopping the run,
shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Looking to the big tight end. Trying to ball his way in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Running inside, it's Allen. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Timeout Houston, their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Pulls it on the option. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Makes the catch into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
He makes the catch for the 2, and now they're down by just a field goal.
I got fired.
25 kicks remaining. There's enough time if they can recover this onside kick.
Somebody got quiet. I say gave it to you.
As the hands team makes a
Thought I was gonna get my bounce. Needed
they
it.
got their hands team
I
out
want
there
to
for a
need it,
reason, and that's why in these
Play it.
situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick, and David, we win the game.
And man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right, they put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that.
I might take his Raymond card this time. That's tough. I know that Raymond card. Oh, I get to get both of them. No, some up to the test. What's good, twin? What up, twin? What's chillaxing, my brother? Appreciate it. What up, twin? Shout out to Twin, the most loyal fan I got. My boy here every day consistent, like for real. He in the top fan. I don't care what nobody says. I just hit a elite, boy. Like seriously. Look at that. I didn't hit a elite. Big league. Then I got Raymond on. Then I put Taylor too. I got some running back. Got the wide receiver. I need a 90 wide receiver. Look how long I've been playing. I'm trying to get about an hour and a half, 2 hours streaming for my son come downstairs. I got a date with him today. So y'all go see him later on. Clean up some of the mess he made last night. The little dude was on the tear. I was like, he went on the tear. Just want to pull his stuff down. He's still asleep right now. I ain't seen him yet. I know they're getting ready to come down. Sound like his mama moving around upstairs. He just ain't came down yet.
Houston ready to put it deep and get this game going.
I'm gonna do 2 hour streaming this, then I just got Madden too, so I gotta do a 2 hour stream of Madden today.
And he doesn't feel it cleanly, it's loose.
Madden Ultimate Team, I'm building it. Yesterday I stopped it right around like a 78. My goal was to get to an 80, but I had been playing this thing for like 3 hours. I needed a break from that. I never made it to Call of Duty. I've been trying to play the Call of Duty for the last 2-3 days, but
good call, good execution.
I'll probably play it later on in the day. But I'm going to have a shorter day today because this evening my wife will be back home and spend time with her. So I'm trying to get all my streaming in and like between now and 5 o'clock.
And down he goes at the 33.
As a quarterback, it's no fun
kick off football season, y'all.
When they can get pass rush.
Who y'all got to win all this shit? Who y'all team?
How can you complete throws against this defense if you can't step up into the pocket?
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here.
Who's going to win it all?
Back to throwing, they've got to go.
Who's going to be a Cinderella team?
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
And how about that?
LSU won. I think LSU won the recruiting board this year.
That's a great game. He is
LSU got all the top running backs. It's kind of interesting because the LSU Ole Miss swap, the head coach swap, that was crazy. They messed up the whole college landscape. Lane Kiffin leaving Ole Miss, going to LSU. That was crazy, bro. Yeah, my coach at Delta State, he left his school and he went to the Ole Miss. So it's like they gonna be on one this year. Ole Miss they gonna play, but I don't think they gonna be as good as they was last year. And then you got the Texas A&M. They got this Reed kid still there. This is 3rd year, I think. Yeah. It's gonna be his 3rd year, so he might have a breakout year this year. They're kind of boiling under the radar. He's a good athlete. Then you got SMU. SMU been playing some good football for the last 2-3 years. They've been playing hella good football. SMU, TCU, Colorado, they've been just, the only reason why they've been big because of Deion. They're playing average football. Colorado might lose their opening game. It's crazy. You go look at the schedule. I really ain't. I'm following Houston this year. I'm following Xavier. I'm like,
and the Raging Cajuns ready to put toe to toe.
That's the reason why I got Houston. But last year he was at Tulane. Tulane, they made it to the playoffs.
He'll take the return and try.
No, they made it to a bowl game, I think.
Just never had a chance to shake.
They had a good year last year. He had a breakout season last year. I think it was sophomore. The red shirt freshman. I mean, sophomore. So he's gonna have a breakout year.
Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
That pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable, man. He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
The ride. tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front to get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Good news, y'all. I got accepted in school.
He can make a guy or 2 miss and
I
pick
made
up the first down.
I sent my, I had a transfer my maid. I'm projected to graduate in the spring and have my master's by next spring. So
They'll run it on 4th down. Turning it on.
I probably will be coaching within the next couple of years.
The 20.
So I'm about to get live my dreams.
Some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Pulls it on the option. He'll be brought down to the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, it's Raymond.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Got the new safety out there.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
DB's on line.
You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to move the sticks with Brown. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And I think that was step 1 for this offense. You didn't want to start backed up, but you did on this first drive. Nice job getting that first down, creating a little bit more space. Now I look to see if they get back on script, maybe get aggressive, and see what this offense does today.
Left side, it's Brown. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Chambliss. Rushes on the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just chuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Again, it's Brown. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, that was a big 3rd down to get for the
offense. You got to kill with it, though, because like, anything matter out there hard, makes it stop your heart.
Could not afford to fail.
So don't go out there and hit people in this
thing.
So,
back out on the field. So I know that wasn't a home run touchdown, but it's fine. You got the first down, and now your defense is breathing a little bit easier on the sideline.
They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Pull down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position to force the incompletion.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the second quarter.
Yeah, the dumbest neighbors in the world.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. To the air, it's Chambliss. Moves to his right. Going to try to get it himself. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that third and long. The Raging Cajuns will snap it on 1st and 10.
They do the same thing around the same time every morning.
A give to Brown.
Right, seriously.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones. They completely had him surrounded.
Fires to the tight end. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Already at chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. This quarterback part of their running game. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. It is good! And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
He'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
This guy is so dangerous. He excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. They'll run it. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
It was an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Breaks into the open. And he's got plenty for the 1st down, and now they'll have a chance to get their thoughts together coming out of the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick give. It's Allen. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Right side, it's Raymond. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Houston. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Deep in the end zone, it's Brown. Slips through the line. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to pass, it's Chambliss. Fires to the tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. It's inside, it's Brown. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. On third down, here's Brown. And he's in. Touchdown, Cajuns.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead. There was just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And he made the extra point without problem. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
Makes the grab in their space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Really, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Sets his feet. It's Levin. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Here's Brown to begin the drive. And he's not going anywhere as his defense has no plans to give up a big play before the half. This will likely be the last play of the half. Second down, gonna throw it. They're all over it. Pass is incomplete, and that's gonna do it for the first half. Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Not enough juice on that one.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's just a little lightweight.
Out of the backfield, he's open. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Woods. Got enough for the first down. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field, it's Chambliss. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again.
I gotta work on wheels.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And his motors are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. From inside the 40 and the 37, it's first down. Fresh set of downs going to the air. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's Newsome. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. And the Raging Cajuns, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Clark. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. The Raging Cajuns go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Driving forward, it's Woods. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. Great job by the back on the option. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Leaves it with the back. Got an alley. He's got enough. Turning on the Jets. And an explosive play. Has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it first and 10 now inside the 50. Looking for the edge. Quick toss. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day.
What a great job tackling that time by the cornerback. Out on an island by himself. It's just him and the pitch man, one-on-one. The offense is trying to go option. They get it out to their playmaker in space. But this guy is good at covering. And he's good at tackling. Right there.
You can do anything
wants
you
to play
got.
fast. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
All the time.
After struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down.
You're kissing impossible ass shit, bro. It's crazy.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Can't hook up on the long throw.
Man, I can't stand this fucking game.
By the boards for this offense.
They be politicking, bro.
Sets his feet. It's Chambliss. Between the hashes, it's Woods. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with the first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Left side is Clark. Oh, what a cut! Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Buying time to his right. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Louisiana.
And the
the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return.
He did a higher early.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end.
The trash bag failed. So
Fires to the right.
I'm waiting to let Bellingham out, but he did
They
it.
make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana in the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one.
What you doing?
On the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. Throws to the tight end.
This game is like
It's
me.
knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
I think that play right there has been a big theme of
This game don't like me at all.
On big-time down and distances, this defense has been...
And the ball is free on the pitch. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. And the Raging Cajuns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
He hasn't slapped me, bro.
This clock moving. They put the brakes on it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming. Right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
QBs that can run completely change your game plan. I mean, every single bit of it. You have to understand, now as a pass rusher, I got to keep him in the pocket. I got to understand all the zone read concepts and the power read and the jet read, all the different things they can do to you. So, having a guy back there at the helm that can run the football, you better be alert of it from the first play to the end of the 4th quarter.
The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Holds on, it's Connor. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, it's Chambliss. Pulls it in, it's Benjamin. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. He cannot get it in. A mere inches away from Pater. And the Raging Cajuns in the hurry-up. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Cajuns! And the stomping has commenced. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it would take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
He stopped short on the two-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the two.
Look on my face.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeps it himself. Keeps it looking for the edge.
Yep.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the air. It's Clement. Look out. Buried before he could blink.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him. And they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here.
They'll stop him short of the first down, and the screen didn't quite convert.
And it's all about coachable moment.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Oh, pressure's coming. Not going to get there. The decision to go for it on 4th down does not work.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you just
snagged it. Ball is loose, and this fumble bounces out of bounds.
The defense is obviously trailing by a lot here in the second half. They need something big to happen to get back in this one. Turnovers is the key. They were almost able to get one right there. Nice job knocking it out. The offense very low.
Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense obviously just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Maybe an ill-advised throw there into the middle of the field, and it's knocked down and incomplete. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.
Beating up on me.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Give to the big fullback. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why.
There he goes to the left. Inside the 40. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Do something else, try to get some free games. But for right now,
one more play to pad the stats. Back to pass, it's Chambliss. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. Well, some might think this head coach has a tough locker room speech after this one. I would suggest that he starts with, "That's just bad."
Bad. Or, as Reese Davis would say, ungood. Just very ungood performance. Flush this one down the toilet. Move on. It's not your best day. You lost in ugly fashion, to be honest, but better days ahead.
And I think a lot of this has to come on the shoulders of the players. They need to be able to realize they just didn't do enough. So they've got to turn the page. They've got to go back to work, have a great week of practice, and put out a better effort next week.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
What are we going to do today? What's the goal this week? Go ahead. All right, y'all. I'm going to let y'all. Got my son with me, so I can't really focus on this race. I'll probably be back probably. Once he gets to eating, I'll probably do some money. But right now, I can't play right now. So I'm going to holler at y'all.